Hello, my quarantined drunkards and boozers. So I've been challenged by my lovely neighbor friend to make her an original cocktail. Then I was challenged to make one for everybody on this chat. That isn't going to happen. Maybe I'll be able to hit the top contributors up, but not everybody. Okay, let's get started on making something for our favorite machete-wielding, equine-loving friend. So first thing is first, throw on a tie. Fix yourself up a little. I know you're quarantined, but let's have some respect for the booze, some respect for the craft. We're in our 40s now. We're not mixing rum and Coca-Cola in the back of Nick Brinsman's Volkswagen Bug anymore. Though that was a great car. I miss it, Nick. But back to my abstemious friend. She's not a drinker, doesn't like coffee, and yet she's a bit of a bully. So we need to start with a good base for the cocktail. For any normal lover of all things horses, I would obviously start with a good Kentucky bourbon. But we all know Michelle doesn't like whiskeys, so we need to find her something lighter. So what better than Singani? Singani is a Bolivian brandy. What, Paul? You keep Bolivian brandy in your liquor cabinet? No, of course not, I don't. However, I do keep the more famous South American brandy in my cabinet, Bolivia's neighbor, Peruvian Pisco. Between 38 to 48 proof, this won't overwhelm salesmen. It's the perfect base, and it blends together well with citrus and floral flavors. So what I've done is I've infused 2.5 ounces of Pisco for my tea-loving friend with chamomile tea. Just teabag it in there. Teabag it in there, however long you feel comfortable. Let's now throw in 1 ounce of Vermouth Blanc. So I chose Vermouth Blanc instead of sweet vermouth because I don't want to overwhelm the other flavors. And I'm going to be adding sweetness with 3/4 ounces of honey syrup. Tea and honey. Now, that's just a classic. I don't want to add too much more than this, though, because, well, Michelle's not that sweet. Now, before we stir everything together, we're going to prep our coupe. We're going to prep it with some elderflower liqueur. We're just going to give it a little rinse. So just a little bit of the elderflower liqueur. And there we go. Just rinsing it around. Now, remember, always add your ice to the booze, not the booze to the ice. Ice to the booze, not the booze to the ice. All right. Let's give this a good stir. Now, what we're doing is when we're stirring it, we're letting all the flavors come together. And we're also chilling it, which is the reason why you don't see me holding it. All right, now we're just gonna, let's get that rinse in again real good there, right around the rims. Let's strain that in over here. For the final touch, we want to make sure our sense of smell is also contributing to our buzz. So slice yourself a nice piece of peel from a fresh lemon. All right. Let's melt the top layer of the wax off. All right. Keep that lighter on and give it a good spritz. Take your peel and never forget the rim. Never forget the rim. Toss that in right there. And there you have it. Cheers to Michelle. I hope you enjoyed. Introducing Michi's first Furlong. Oh yeah, that's Michelle.